Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Gabe here, and we are about. I'm about to. I've gotten the Fantastic Four review up. Me, of course, and the Miracle Crew: Queen Tina, Big Sis Casey, and EJ the Supreme. However, if you notice in a short that I released, we mentioned. I think in previous videos I did mention that the review was probably going to be over Discord, which it did end up being that way. However, what I was expecting it to be where we could, where you was obviously would see me and Queen Tina, but you'd be able to see EJ and Big Sis Casey on the computer screen that we were talking to them on, you know, and to say, and still be able to get a good shot of them on the computer screen alongside with us, sort of like I've seen with Double Toasted when anybody's watched that, where Corey would be talking to this guy called Oz, sometime who has appeared in person sometime, but sometime he would be on the webcam. Of course, it was a little because obviously it was different there because they had multiple cameras and stuff like that. Of course, we didn't have that. We had one camera, so we were trying to get everything in one shot. Didn't quite come out the way I was thinking but we were trying to make it work. I'm gonna show y'all just some brief clips that we got with the camera, trying to get everything set up, and some of the behind the scenes technical difficulties that occurred before we went to what we ended up having to do. Okay, just have it there. Okay, yeah, there. Okay. Yeah. Oof. That up. That's it. How about? So far, it's starting to look like a silent film there, except for Queen Tina hissing there. but what I was trying to do, you see us on the couch and the laptop next to us. I was trying to have it angled where you guys would be able to see Case and EJ on the computer screen right next to me and Queen Tina sitting on the couch as we talked about the movie. And seemed like, yeah, like, well, Gabe, seemed like that should work out pretty well. I mean, what's the problem? You're about to find out. Especially the baby part.
Yeah. It was a completely. Now, it was a greater respect for more. Just off the look alone.
That's what I'm
trying to just bring up about this movie. I don't know if you have it set up in a particular format, Gabe.
Oh, wait.
In a lot of comic book movies and superhero movies in general, they're embracing the comic book aesthetic.
Okay.
20 years ago, the superhero movies weren't so cool.
See, I think can you see that?
Everything was dark.
Look like
X-Men
I don't.
Dark.
You
Before
don't.
that, Blade, who set the tone on the
Or
dark.
maybe the light might
the
be.
light.
I think the light might
To
be
be
off.
honest,
Hey,
he
guys. Guys. Hey.
Darker.
Guys, can you hear us? Hold on.
That I love.
Hold on.
They must can't hear.
Blade he could have set up a DC.
So you see what I'm talking about. We could hear Case and EJ. We could hear them very well. They were coming through crystal clear. I mean, had no trouble hearing them. But apparently they weren't able to hear us. Hear us, and while we were. So that's when we trying to get their attention and everything. Apparently, because. You know how when how anybody when you get to talking about something, you kind of get into your own little mode there, and you want to vent it out and everything. But even when you're doing that, you could still hear the other person there. So in this case, they could not hear us. So yeah, that was the problem here.
Yeah.
That's how the movie itself, the first one,
Yes.
I was like, oh my
Eric, you
gosh. I mean,
disappeared.
to be honest, but I mean, it was in tune with my brain. My brain was like, what's this? I wonder, what's this? And then
It's not gonna be as bright, but right now, hey.
Okay, so we can see all of us. Okay, so I can hear y'all. Y'all can hear us, right?
good.
You hear?
Can you hear me?
I just hope you don't mind me snacking while I'm
Fine.
Hey,
on the street, 'cause I'm definitely
Can
not-
anybody hear me?
I'm like literally
ooh,
Nation,
okay.
like this feeling, emotions, and
Wasn't
everything
expecting that to happen.
before this,
Okay, y'all still hear? Y'all can still hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, 'cause I switched over to my phone because for some reason the seemed like we weren't getting through on the laptop for some reason.
That's weird.
Does it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it might be a connection thing, because see, I'm on my phone right now, but do I sound here?
Let's see. It's like
Yes, you sound good.
okay. I guess we'll just okay. I guess we'll just have to do audio then.
Yeah, I'll get off my my thing real quick.
Yeah, looks like it.
Anyway, it will be fun.
So now what just happened? We changed the camera angle to just show us in the little squares on the computer screen, kind of, looking like not sure how you, I guess looking like the Unfriended movie, but except no entities or anything. Probably not the best example to use, but anyway, we were still not able to hear one another. Well, still could hear them, but they still couldn't hear us. I text EJ during all this and he told me what was going on. It they were kind of hearing, but we were going in and out. So, and I guess with both of them kind of going back and forth, rambling at that moment. Yeah, it was that was it was kind of a difficulty with the in and out. So I thought that I could switch over to my phone and still keep them up on the computer, but bring them up on my phone for the audio, and like we could hear them through the phone and still see them on the computer screen. But it when you try to switch Discord, and some of y'all probably know this, but whenever you try to switch Discord from your desktop to your phone, it hangs up. Like if you're on your desktop, it hangs up the desktop and goes immediately to your phone. If you're on your phone, you go to the desktop, vice versa. I think that has happened. That has happened before, but I guess I must have forgot that. And like again, a lot of you probably know that have Discord or anything similar to that. So after that, you still was able to hear them. What we did, and we got to just did it audio. What we did, we just at that point was like, okay, I'm just gonna mount this phone up on a tripod, and I got on the laptop since no longer using the laptop now. I just set the laptop up on the Movie Maker thing, and just hit record, audio record on the laptop on the program I'm using now to make this video. So yeah, so that's what ended up happening. That's how we got to doing it audio. Yeah, that's what happened. That's why we didn't have the footage that you saw earlier of all of us on the screen or anything like that. Yeah. Also, one reason I was trying to make that work though before we switched to audio was because of a video that Case and I had did on my old channel when it was a Miracle Comics, when we were doing Royal Talk.
Parts of the movie just got to you and some of the details in it.
Yeah, it just was so I mean, I know they were trying to find like the quintessa staff and Unicorn was in the earth and all that, but yeah, it was just so much all in there. You know how like Spider-Man 3 had a lot of plots there, which I mean you could follow it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's like that, but imagine you add even more plot to it.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah, it's good. So you see what I'm talking about now. Yeah, that's what I was trying to pull off pretty much. That clip I just showed you, of course, from, again, like I say, when me and Case were talking about the Bumblebee movie on Royal Talk on my old channel. So yeah, that pretty much was the goal, but like I say, it didn't come out that way. However, we did get a good review, and it even though it's all audio. So like I say, it will be out soon there. So definitely make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and get our available books. And my light just went out there. It needs charging. So it's working. It just needs charging. So sorry, I have to end on a dark note. So like I say, available books and everything. Definitely support us on that Patreon, just like Iceman Universe. Check out his stuff and everything. Give him some love, and also definitely support the Miracle Crew. We can continue doing this. Yours truly, Big Sis Casey, Queen Tina, and EJ the Supreme. Definitely hang out with us in the live stream, Discord, and Facebook, and let's sell each other stuff on the Macari app. And also by supporting us on Patreon, you'll be able to get an early viewing of the Fantastic Four audio review before it hits YouTube. So yeah, definitely do that, as well as also other content that will be up early as well. Early view of other content plus Patreon only stuff. So definitely check that out, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be waiting. Y'all check out that Fantastic Four.